Okay, here's another one. This one's, the way they handle this is dubious at best. A member of my family recently molested me. I'm very confused. I think it's my fault. I need all the help I can get. Okay, now that's a serious question.
Yeah.
And it's not your fault. Please find someone to tell. Okay, you need to talk to a counselor or a pastor. Cling to God and he will see you through. You know, it's like, and while you're clinging, ask him why he wasn't watching over and protecting you from this, you know. Yeah. But don't despise your life because this episode does not define you. The first steps in dealing with this are forgiveness. You know,
I have a hard time saying, just forgive him.
No, yeah. I mean, there is no need for anyone for whom that happens to feel like they need to forgive the person who did it. Yeah. You know, I'm not saying that you live with bitterness and vindictiveness all your life, but you definitely see to it that this person is fun. But here you go. If you have been molested, you should call your pastor or local police office to talk about it right away. Mm. Pastor or local police office?
Yeah.
No, we're talking about a felony.
Yes.
Okay. What you do with felonies is you call the police and you report them and you press charges.
Exactly.
Okay. Calling the police it's not like an or thing you do, and you call your pastor first. Yeah. Okay. Now I know
you call the police so that this guy can be stopped and not do this to anybody else.
But this is, I think, is what is really reprehensible about this answer, right? This whole idea of here's somebody in the most emotionally vulnerable and damaged state she can be in.
Yeah.
And they're telling her, okay, first thing is shore up your religious belief. Yeah. Okay, first thing is shore up the religion. Yeah. Okay, retreat into that because, you know, no matter what happens to you, the religion has to be the thing that, you know, comes through looking like $1 million, right? So don't question why God didn't protect you from the rapist. Just cling to him when you're hurting, okay? And it puts pastor first, police second in the people you should call, and it lists police as an option. Okay. Call your pastor or local police. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. That's not funny. That's just bad news.
They're just doing the same thing. Go after those who are weak.
Spiritual facials. Actually, the subtext here: the fire of God's love burns out the sin, the same way the hot steam routs the dirt out of your pores. Then clean your heart with prayer and cool down in the shade under God's wings. Boy, that's hot stuff. Oh, yeah. All right. But then, you know, here's just like some others. Okay, here we go. Back to some funnier stuff. When I was younger, I did some really bad stuff. Now that I'm a Christian, I still can't forgive myself. Can God forgive me even if I can't? Yes! That's why he's God and we aren't. God has a totally cool ability to forgive the worst sins in the world, including you being raped by your family member. Oh, wait, that's not in there, but that's the implication, see, because I'm tying the things together. Anyway, that's what the whole Christ dying on the cross for all the sins of the world was about. So even though you can't do it, he can. So God can forgive that family member who rapes you. Exactly. And it's totally cool that he has that ability. That's so cool. All you need to do is confess what you did to him. Wait a minute, you did to him?
Yes, you sinned against God.
And then believe him to forgive. But wait a minute, but you did to him?
You sinned against God. You were a bad person to God.
Wow. So, shopping tips. Back to beauty secrets. Shopping tips.
What does God say about shopping for shoes?
Well, or just about anything. Make sure that Jesus would be pleased with what you wear. Now, Jesus hung out with prostitutes, so that gives you a lot of latitude. But, since you don't have to look frumpy, thank goodness, because that's like so last year, just make sure you look like a child of God. Now, here's the thing. Imagine him close by as you shop. So, we've all
Jesus watching you in the changing room.
We've all done this, right, guys? We've gone out shopping with women, and you're just sort of like... That's why they invented cell phone video games.
Yes.
Because the guys... You know how it is, right? It's just sort of like, try something
there,
on. You're
adjusting his phone.
Yeah, you know...
Playing Tetris on the phone.
Sending longing looks over at GameSpot. Okay, now, do you like this outfit better than the last one? You're like, oh, shit, what'd the last one look like? You know, just... Can you imagine, like, Jesus sitting in this shop, you know, just in his sandals, his robe, just kind of like, you okay, sir? Yes, I'm fine. Bless you. So imagine Jesus going with you when you shop on your shopping tips, and especially make sure, you know, he takes you to Victoria's Secret, because that's where...
Yes.
Yes. Would he be pleased with the outfit you're about to buy? Well, you know, I mean, how can anyone know? It's just, you know, it's just sort of like that's a thing. They would just, you know, oh yeah, Jesus would love that. Oh,
Yeah,
and
no.
yes, he'd really like this little bit, and you know, just sort of like.
Jesus loved the tube tops.
Yeah, this is just how, you know, you justify doing, you know, anything. Of course, you know, going shopping is perfectly innocent, but it's just sort of like, you know, let's see, crash an airplane into a building to give the infidels. Yes, God would be wonderfully pleased with that plan. Yes, you know, the infidels will wail and gnash teeth. You know, anything you can justify just by asking, would he be pleased with?
Yeah. ...
whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bad news again?
Yeah, they're talking about us here, Ashley.
Uh-oh.
I want to know, is it okay to go out with a non-believer? What do you think?
I would have to say absolutely no.
No! You risk getting emotionally involved and influenced by someone who's not listening to God. And so that's really bad. Yeah. Also, you're trying to walk closer and closer to knowing God. That is not the direction they are walking. So to stay together, you will have to stop running after God.
Sounds fine with me.
Well, you know, I mean, some guys got it and some guys ain't. You know? Now here's one that I've always wanted to know. What is going to happen in heaven, or what will we do up there? Yeah, I mean, eternity's a long time, so,
Yeah.
you know, what do you do?
Play on the harp and
Right.
such. That doesn't sound fun.
All right. Will there be any more hurting, pain, tears, crying, or anything else that is going here on earth? And it says, look through Revelation.
Yeah, that's everything that's happening on earth. Pain,
Yeah.
tears,
But
sorrow.
but chapter 21 specifically of Revelation says it's a really great image of heaven. There are huge walls that look like diamonds, and the gates to the wall are giant pearls. The streets are paved with gold. It's totally gorgeous. It's all the absolute best moments in your life put together. No, it's better than that.
It still evades the question, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean...
You're going to sit around and look at diamond walls. Woohoo. They get old pretty quick.
Yeah, or just sort of like 9,603,258, 9,603,259, but a lot of pearls on this wall. And it's just sort of like, yeah, what do you then what?